Top 10 Manhua were famous MCs who have been betrayed and seeks for revenge. We have presented the top 10 manhwa where famous MCs who have been betrayed and seek revenge. A great vengeance plot is nothing without some betrayal faced by the main characters from someone he holds very dear he never anticipated. That very betrayal becomes the fuel for this character development and a comeback by becoming stronger than before. But that requires a lot of crying, pulling hair, losing mind, and then coming back stronger. Starting off with our number 10, Heaven's Defying Sword. To defeat his uncle, who destroyed his family, the teenager Zuan Tian embarked on a martial arts training journey to hone his sword techniques. From a teenager who knew nothing to a sword god of his generation, those he once saw as strong are now more specks of dust to him. With one finger, I obliterate all. With my sword, I defy the heavens, and his path leads him directly to the limitless heavens. I love this. Great storyline and nice art, and the MC is very OP. Number 9. Life Burns for Vengeance. The Mad Emperor of Xuanlu had only just won his battle against the Monster Emperor. The hard fight took all his remaining strength, but all of a sudden, the Great Emperor of Sun drove a sword through his heart. So bitter the taste of betrayal. 300 years later after rebirth, the world was no longer the one he lived in his last life. But Xuanlu found the hatred still burning in his chest. Overall, this story is only good to kill time if you are really desperate, and I would have ranked it 2 out of 10 if not for the fact that I haven't finished reading it. Number 8. Becoming a God by Myself. The main character Yi Chang Kong, who is a martial artist, is a part of King Yu clan. His opportunity to advance to be a powerful apprentice of the clan was stolen by a rival martial artist, Chu Yi Fan, years ago. But he has met a bigger fortune instead. Now that he has a great power, he has sworn vengeance on his rival. He will not allow anyone to get in his way of advancing through the ranks of martial arts and his clan. The bigger fortune is a super powerful martial artist woman whose soul entered the main character's body. She needs his help to rebuild her body as she was heavily damaged before. So in turn, she will help him achieving anything. Number 7. The Great Venerable Timon has returned. Zhang Yi was a tragic teenager who was robbed of his girlfriend by Hu Tianhua. He was even swindled into taking of millions in debt, so that his father had no choice but to sell off their family's property. Finally, his father died of cancer and was overworked to death. But when Zhang Yi abandoned all hope and committed suicide, not only did he die, but rather encounter a blessing in disguise. He transmigrated into the ancient Immortal continent and born with great abilities. His growth was unstoppable. His heaven-defying cultivation, he rose to the position of the most supreme demon god in just a few years. Since he was in a possession of an immortal treasure, the heavenly book of transformation, the so-called righteous people ganged up on him in a surprise attack. Finally, it ended in mutual destruction, but after his death, Zhang Yi returned back to Earth, back to the time when he was attending university. Number 6. Kijin Dalao. In this universe, there are hundreds of thousands of systems. I only ask one question. Do you have any money? The Yuan Qi returned to this world. The martial arts outbreak in this modern world, the system invaded this world, countless enemies existing, the Demon King system, the trading system with the heavens, the hero system, etc. are rushing to this world. But Shin Kion did not choose among those systems. He just wanted a system with money. You are trash without money. This is the rightful thing to live. With money, you are everything. Without it, you are nothing. Moving on to our number 5, Eternal Emperor. One of the very few actual good manhwa out there. Too bad the translation stopped abruptly and I don't know if there ever will be a follow-up. The setting is pretty usual, gets betrayed and killed then reborn into a doppelganger. But here we have a very mature MC, even visually. That makes the story more interesting since there is a way of gibbering drama. The next best thing is the art. It's absolutely beautiful. I wish all manhwa had this level or quality. Number 4. Back from Immortal World. One of the stories where MC is stressed but suddenly awakens his past memories, thus beginning to rise above all. I really like these kind of stories where MC from Xianxia or Wuxia world gets back his previous world memories and uses them in current modern world to gain influence, fame, money, etc. Great. I loved how the story mixed cultivation but also added some light management elements to it. This is something that is somewhat common in cultivation manhwas but taken a step further here. Overall, I recommend reading it and hope they will make the second season in the future as well. Number 3. The Return of the Heavenly Sage. In the past, the Heavenly Sage Zifan was backstabbed by his friend and died, but the Supreme Soul Cauldron saved his life. He was treated as a mutated body that could not be cultivated and was ridiculed at every turn. With his fist breaking the sky, Zifan uses his power to prove his Dao, purging the Highland clan and shattering the Dragon Kang alliance. He burns the immortal Dao of the 9 heavens, steps on the demonic Dao of the 9 ghosts, flattens the Buddhist Dao of the western heavens, and breaks the Dao of the heavens. Number 2. Player Reborn. One Xia was betrayed by one of his own teammates in the virtual reality game, King of Gamers KOG, and lost his qualifications. However, in his final moments before being removed from the game, he was transported back 1 year earlier to the day that the King of Gamers launched. Already a master of the game and possessing in-depth knowledge of the content of the game, Wanjia orchestrates his return to the King of Gamers to not only punish the traitorous teammates, but also achieve victory. And finally, number 1. Invincible Zuba System. The rich Chen was living a winning life, but his family was ruined overnight and his girlfriend ran away with someone. And the culprit was actually his best brother. When Chen was almost run over by a car, the system lady came down from the sky. You want revenge? Overall, it's really good revenge manhwa with betray plot. Okay people, that's all for today's video. If you want more lists on this topic or even want some more other, then you can comment down below, and of course, one like will be really appreciated. So it's me, your host Kiro, signing out now. Adios!